Cool. Backwards. Storia the year.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Tia.
I'm Xander.
And on today's episode of Working Class Music, we'll be taking a look at the Yamaha Storia III.
Yamaha Storia is another great acoustic guitar from Yamaha. They're known for making good, affordable acoustic guitars. This one happens to be electric as well. There's a couple of different versions.
The Storia 1 comes in spruce, and the 2 and 3 come in mahogany. This is per the Yamaha website. On this guitar, you've got a solid mahogany top with mahogany back and sides, a walnut fingerboard with a scale length of 25 inches, so it's a little shorter than your normal kind of 25.5.
Walnut is cool for a fretboard. You don't see that often. Yeah,
right? No,
cool.
it's different. I like it.
Yeah.
Concert style body, so small body typically found in like the kind of finger picking world.
Right.
Open gear tuners with brass bridge pins. The inside is also painted like this kind of wine red color. So the aesthetics are supposed to kind of complement your furniture, something that you may want to have out on a stand, something to be seen, something to be picked up and played.
I used to say that when I was selling guitars, you want your guitar to look nice. You want it to, when you're not playing it, call to you from across the room and make you want to practice.
Yes.
And this is a guitar that does that. If it's just sitting in the corner next to your couch, you see this or a PlayStation, you might want this first. I don't know, that's just me.
Also, at my time at Big Box Music Store, I would say something similar to folks. I would tell them to just buy whatever guitar it is that they feel most like drawn to, attracted to, like called out to.
Yeah.
Because if you like the way it looks, you're more likely to pick it up. It's just like a weird psychological thing where you're just like, that thing looks awesome, and I want to play it now. To me, it looks good.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So now that we've talked about how good it looks, why don't we hear how good it sounds?
All right, on to the sounds.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm going to play this guitar.
Of this guitar?
I specifically wanted to try out this guitar because I am a firm believer that Yamaha puts out really quality instruments. Like, they're consistently known for producing good quality pianos, guitars, ATVs, motorcycles, whatever it may be, whatever their name is on, it typically knocks it out of the park 9 times out of 10. I specifically asked for this guitar because it kind of piqued my interest. It was a solid top guitar for under $500. Looks, I personally like it. I prefer mahogany. I prefer the look. I prefer the sound because I like a darker sounding acoustic guitar. That is my personal preference. My opinions on this guitar, I like it a lot. I'm a fan of small-bodied mahogany guitars, and for under 500 bucks, you are getting an acoustic electric with a solid top and a really, really thick gig bag. That thing is padded. That thing is safe. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. It looks beautiful, sounds really good. I like the kind of wine red inside. Again, like I said before, I prefer mahogany. I just prefer the look of like a darker wood acoustic guitar. The open gear tuners, very, very sexy. The metal bridge pins that match the tuners is a really nice touch. It is an aesthetically pleasing guitar. People may not be honest about this, but you're more likely to pick up a guitar that you like the look of. Whether you think it looks good, whether you think it looks cool, whether you think it looks sexy. If you like the way it looks, you are more inclined to pick it up. To me, it checks all the boxes. It's a great value for under today's market, under 500 bucks. Those are my thoughts.
Hey everybody, I never play acoustic guitar, so please don't judge me. I'm just gonna kind of mess around for you. This is my first time playing the Yamaha Storia, but I've been a huge fan of Yamaha acoustic guitars for years. I sold probably maybe 1,000 or more FG700s in my career in big chain music stores back in the day. And so I was expecting this thing to sound good, and it did not disappoint me. The fact that it includes that sweet gig bag, it's electric if you want it to be. It looks great, sounds really nice. Once you have your favorite set of strings on there and have the local guitar tech, you know, straighten your neck out, I'm sure you could play a million gigs. So it's a solid top, which is really important for a guitar like this because it's loud as heck. But the fact that you can get a premium feature like that on a $500 guitar is crazy. So yeah, Yamaha has always been my go-to for an affordable acoustic guitar. Something that if you don't know much about guitar, or you don't need to know that much about guitar, if it's going to be your only guitar, it's going to be fine, you know? When I was looking it up right before we were shooting, I really appreciated the IKEA catalog style of the website for this guitar. It totally suits that sort of thing. It's like, you're just curious about guitar. Here's a good enough guitar for somebody who's used to using like a MacBook and having like a smart TV. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nice guitar for, you know, just dipping your toe in the water. You don't need that $2,000, you know, fancy thing yet. So yeah.
Hello, I'm John the Fruit Man, and this is an acoustic guitar. So, I am a person who's seen an acoustic guitar in my day. I did a whole run of acoustic music, and it happened. But yeah, I've seen a lot of acoustic guitars in my day, played a lot of acoustic guitars in my day. And honestly, with an acoustic guitar, you're not reinventing the wheel. You know, they've got how they're shaped. You got a hole that the sound comes out of. If the neck's good and the body's good, you're going to get a good guitar. And this is a fucking good guitar just by looking at it. Feels great, plays great. I probably would have oiled up these strings a little bit. That's just me. Let's talk about the aesthetic of this thing. I see this guitar and I think, man, if I walked into an Airbnb on a beach and just had a Mai Tai in my hand, I'd pick up this guitar and just be strumming along on the balcony watching the waves go by. It'd be a great time. That's where I see this guitar. This guitar looks like a good time. And for the price, you could have that good time. And an affordable price at that. Under $500, good gear bag. Me as somebody who's thrown an acoustic guitar or two into a trunk and gone from show to show, I need something that lasts. And if you put it in a bag like this, it lasts. And I think we got this bag right here. Look at this. Look at this. Jesus Christ. This is almost just a hard case.
Right, no one's with that.
This is...
Like $500. I'm like,
Jesus. $500 and this thing comes with this big old, oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Got a little neck support in there. Yeah. You could definitely throw this down the stairs and your guitar would be fine. But don't say I told you to try that. Here, somebody catch this. Anyway, it's a great guitar. I enjoyed playing it. We don't do acoustic guitars often on this show because, you know, at least in my opinion, like I said, it's like reinventing the wheel. But when you get a good set of tires, you want to tell somebody about it. You know, you want to go do some donuts in the parking lot. And so, you know, this is a great guitar. Thanks for watching us play it. Those are my thoughts. So let's close her out.
thank you, Yamaha, for sponsoring this episode essentially by sending out this guitar. You helped make this possible. We want to thank you guys for watching. Become a patron. We've got merch.
Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. We're giving away the Hello Kitty guitar when we hit 20K. So let them know and how cool we are, and maybe you'll win a cool free guitar. Didn't need to make a rhyme, but I do that shit all the time. Comment other, you know, good affordable acoustic guitars that you like, something that you might compare to this.
Sub, I would say $550 and under.
Yeah.
In the comment section below, like, what else in this price range would you be a little interested in, or that you own and that you enjoy?
Yeah, maybe we'll dabble in more acoustic guitars in the future. I am getting a little too old to keep moving these big amps around, so yeah, it's yeah. Check out the Patreon, get some merchandise if you like, cool t-shirts. Watch us on Instagram. We're all over the place, guys. Come find us.
Yeah, where all the videos are found.
And yeah, it's been Working Class Music. I'm Xander.
I'm Tia.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
You did? Oh my gosh. Oh my god.